Clickety button, clickety button.
Clickety button, recording that started.
Recording has started. Hey, what's good, y'all? What's good, man? Welcome back to another episode of Respekt My Gamer, the podcast. And I'm back, man. I'm outside. I'm here.
He's no longer in an undisclosed location.
Yeah.
But he's now in an undisclosed outside location.
Now he's outside in the wilds.
I am outside in the wild.
Yeah, outside the wild.
Yeah, man. So, but we back, man. You know what I'm saying? For another episode of Respekt My Gamer. We just gonna keep it going. You know how we do.
Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing.
You know it. I am your host, Elements MC. Got my co-host, Canis 007. What's up with you, bro?
What up, peoples?
And I also got my other co-host, Comedic 7. What's good, God?
It's cracking, people.
You know? Right.
If you're viewing this on YouTube, you see he's doing very well.
Right. So get it shut down. No, he ain't.
Hey, man, it's legal.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, man. So what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all been?
Great, man. I'm a year older.
Yeah. Happy belated birthday to the homie Canis 007.
Okami just completed another solar cipher.
You know it. How you feeling, man? You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I recovered from this weekend.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
recovered from the weekend.
If you recovering with a laugh behind it, then you recovering good.
Oh yeah, I had a good time. Good time. It was a good birthday weekend, man. You know, shout out to the peoples coming out and kicking it with me on Saturday. We had us a little.
Yeah, I got stuck working. Man, I missed it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you missed the gumbo.
That's why I said I'm mad I missed it. I wanted to see the gumbo. I wanted to know what the gumbo was about.
Yeah, I think we should go ahead and have just celebrate every weekend with gumbo.
Oh, we won't be doing that. Every weekend with gumbo. You gonna make some gumbo?
I will. I help.
Y'all trying to kill Graf.
You'll help. Oh, okay.
I help.
You know what, y'all? I don't know what it is about the people in my life that think that I want to make gumbo every weekend.
You know what? Well, teach me.
Also, there's a list. That means there's a list.
Oh, here's the thing. That gumbo has become a fan favorite with everyone who's had it.
Gotcha.
And they want to have it a lot.
Yeah, we do.
They must have to have it for 30 days.
Yeah.
Jai had it for the first time when I shot some new content that I'm gonna be
Matter of fact, wasn't that near your birthday?
Was it?
Where?
The first time you had the gumbo.
It was around there.
It might have been right after, yeah.
Canis over here making birthday gumbo and shit.
You see what I'm saying? Who else got a birthday come? Oh yeah, we got a few birthdays coming up.
Who?
We got born day gumbo.
Who? Gina next.
Yeah, Gina next.
Right.
Okay, there you go.
22nd.
There you go.
I'm gonna be out of town that day.
The twins are gonna be they got their birthday coming up.
The twins.
Yeah, both sets.
Yeah.
Kids don't get no gumbo.
Both sets. No, these ain't kids. Well, these adults now.
You turning 18 don't make you an adult. You still live in your parents' house. You a kid.
Hey, man, I'm just trying to help you get some more gumbo. Shut up.
But I was paying bills back then.
Children ain't get no gumbo.
Whatever, man.
Children don't understand. Actually,
I was paying rent at 18.
Yeah, you was.
Hey, look. Dennis got a birthday. Dennis got a birthday in November.
Dennis says in imply.
Yeah, imply. He
You gotta say imply. He right up there with Drexel Red. I met him as implied, knew him as implied for about a year before I knew Dennis.
Hey, Drex Red got a birthday coming up. It's a few birthdays we can celebrate, brother.
Man, you naming all these people that I see twice a year.
And
you don't get no gumbo.
You say twicers don't get gumbo.
Yeah, you gotta be around all the time to get some gumbo.
I'm just saying we can celebrate in their honor, and we can cook it.
Listen, let me explain something.
Celebrate. Hey,
He's saying,
happy birthday, Imply.
Let
In
me.
your honor, we're going to eat gumbo.
what Elements MC is trying to tell y'all is
he wants
all
to go
your
gumbo.
gumbo belong to us.
Nah.
Yeah.
See,
Y'all listening to Respekt My Gamer, y'all should know where that come from.
Let me explain something to y'all.
Gaming reference right there.
The people that you see on the screen, if you're watching, and if you listen, the voices that you currently hear, and then along with the people that were in that room on Saturday, there's maybe 5 other people that get gumbo on a regular basis, other than those people. All right. Other than that, pay me.
All right, cool.
I need money.
Okay, cool. Imply, look, I'm gonna holler at Imply. We're gonna put the money in the bag, and we're gonna get this going. So what else you need? This is what you need. We'll make it happen because we need the gumbo once a month.
Elements MC say he's serious about this monthly gumbo.
You think I'm playing?
Y'all got to talk to my manager.
You ain't got a manager, bro.
Oh, I do. Here's the thing. I do. I think you know who it is.
Hey, whatever.
Got to talk to my manager. My manager be real serious about me sharing this gumbo a lot.
Hey, you know what? You know what though? I was just thinking about
what's up?
The joint we did last time.
Oh,
it was like the convo. You know what I'm saying?
Are we going?
You like the topics.
He deserted us last time. Are we gonna let him talk about this?
I mean, it was life in this stuff though. That wasn't even.
Hey man,
that was out of his control. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man. And since we rehashing stories, I figured let me have a story to tell.
I feel like since the movie industry and gaming industry rehashing stories,
you know what I'm saying?
We should go ahead and hear his.
Well, see, let us just let the listeners understand that we're rehashing this story because we want him to get his part of his story out. It's not because we out of ideas.
Right. Facts.
First of all,
this ain't a running back. This ain't a running back. This ain't a running back. We want our brother to get his words out.
I want to hear what he had. So
they ain't got to know all that. They'll be all right. Damn, man, just let me get mine off. Let me get mine first.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I believe word on the street, the subject around last episode was about the storylines in video games, right?
Yeah. Your favorites.
Okay.
Or a few of your favorites, because honestly, I could have filled the episode. You know what I'm saying? I had to pick.
Yeah, we was being nice. We kept it to 2 apiece.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, so real quick, just run down what 2 were. You ain't gotta really go in depth on it, but just what 2 subjects did y'all have?
For me, I chose Xenogears and what was my second one? Dang. Look.
Oh damn.
But I ain't even arguing. Y'all see the gray?
well, mine was Assassin's Creed and Devil May Cry 4 in particular.
Right.
Okay. I can respect that. I can especially respect the Assassin's Creed selection, even though I haven't really played the games a lot. I mean, they come out like every other week. But I definitely respect that.
Resident Evil.
Yep, that was his other one.
1 through 6 specifically.
1 through 6?
That's what it was. Yeah. I ain't really delve into 7 and 8, so I refuse to have an opinion about something I ain't really rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the last one I played was 5, so.
Right.
Yeah.
But that whole little arc, that's it. Listeners, y'all want to hear? Y'all can check out the previous episodes on all your favorite streaming services.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we say.
We are there. We
Right.
are. Yeah.
And so moving forward,
Well, look.
LSMC, talk to him.
Check this out, bro. I'm really gonna have to go with a few myself that I respect. Uh, one's an oldie but a goodie, and one's a newie but a goodie. That's not even a word, newie. I don't even know why I said that.
It's a word
Anyway,
now.
It's a word now.
It's out there in the ether. It's happening. It happened.
a newie but a
Where's the
goodie.
word?
Okay. Yeah. So I have to go with both of these are series. And I'm about to go. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go with the Grand Theft Auto series.
Okay.
Uh,
In general, are you starting or stopping at any points or something? I'm just curious.
wait, say that again.
I say just in general, or are you starting at 3, going, or you just saying the entirety, like even old PC joints too?
You know what? I'm gonna start at 3 really because that's really when I was introduced
Okay.
fully
Right.
to the GTA series. I mean, I know they had a few before that, but I didn't get into it until it was actually like a whole storyline, open world type scenario. You know what I'm saying? And they actually had like people talking and
Right.
mouths moving and stuff. Even though, hope y'all ain't catching this train in my ear. Why? Really? Really?
Life be life.
Damn, man. This is my story, y'all. I'm sticking to it.
I'm getting that on the shirt for real. We say that too much. Life be life.
Yeah, life be life, man.
Life be life, man. Anyway,
I feel like the train only did that because you acknowledged it. It was like, oh, okay, you here. It's good. One more time.
Right. Anyway, yeah, the Grand Theft Auto series in general, I really appreciate how, GTA 3 at that time, it was based on, even though they couldn't say the actual cities of New York City and Miami and Los Angeles,
Right.
you can pretty much tell that the worlds and the games were definitely influenced by those areas. And so I give a lot of respect to like Rockstar Games for actually, saying, hey, we're gonna create this world that's like familiar, and you can actually do certain things that you would see in everyday life. Like I mean, you might not have seen it or not, but you can steal a car. You know what I'm saying? You can just do different things like that. So when they got to I say specifically when they got to San Andreas, like that's one of the best video game storylines hands down for me because it really okay, if you look at three was just kind of like a basic run of the mill type story where I guess a guy he's going to jail, but he somehow somebody breaks him out, and so he's trying to find his way, like he's not trying to be a good guy, he's really just trying to make his way through the ranks of like the underworld, you know what I'm saying, like the crime world, you know what I'm saying, and then Vice City is basically like a Scarface knockoff in my opinion.
Oh, 100%.
It was.
Not even your opinion. Everybody knows this. They didn't even try it.
Right. So
you had a shootout in that joint. At the end of time.
Right.
Yeah. So you could appreciate that because it's based off a movie. But I will say San Andreas, that was based off of a movie and real life events. Like it really, the story was like dynamic because it starts off the main character's name is CJ, and he's basically in Liberty City at the time of when the game starts. And the other thing about GTA is like Liberty City was supposed to be modern day New York City, so it came out like what 2001, 2002,
something like that, like 1-ish, 2-ish. It was right around that.
Right, so it's supposed to be like modern day Liberty City, but then Vice City, it was based in the 80s, in the early 80s. So when San Andreas came out, I believe it was based in the late 80s. or like
it was either late 80s or like 90 to 91ish.
Yeah,
something like that.
Right. So if you think about all of the different hood classics, as far as like the different movies, Colors, like the different movies like Colors, Boys in the Hood, Menace to Society. I mean, anything like that is basically this is what you got from this game. But you got to also think a lot of those events in those movies, it was really based off of real life events in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, to see all of the see the gang culture. You know what I'm saying? To see the police brutality. You know what I'm saying? To see the how the war on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Really affected. You know what I'm saying? People in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And just like when you think about San Andreas, San Andreas was like is a culmination of three cities. It was Los Santos, which was Los Angeles. It was San Fierro, which was San Francisco, and it was Los Venturas, which was Las Vegas. So this is the first time that in a series that a game had three different locations. It had the biggest open world map at the time out of all the games, and these were all different. Like each city was basically like it looked and felt like you was in Los Angeles, San Francisco, Las Vegas. And so when you think about CJ, the main character, he's in Liberty City at this time, and he finds out that his mom was got killed in a drive-by shooting, and so he comes back home, and you would think that like he got called by his brother. Was Big Smoke, right? Yeah. So his brother was Big Smoke. He had called that mom died, but the thing is, him and Smoke wasn't really on good terms neither. You know what I'm saying? So he come back and like CJ trying to figure out, all right, man, like look, who did this? How did this happen? So him, Smoke. Well, I can't think of the other two characters' name. Come on now. The names escape. But what I will say is
two number nines.
Yeah. What is his name? I can't think of his name. But the thing is, though, you can like the other characters were played by real life actors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, this was like the first game where you had like well-known voices playing these characters. You know what I'm saying? So and give me a minute.
The only other thing that rivaled it. That's it.
Right.
And this went further.
Exactly. And so
Big Smoke was Clifton Powell, who everybody knows.
Right. Yeah, Clifton Powell. Yep. And then you had actually CJ. He was voiced by a rapper named Young Melee.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you had his brother. Yep. Okay, and then CJ's older brother, Sweet, that was played by Faison Love. And then Big Smoke, that the childhood friends, Big Smoke was played by Clifton Powell, and Ryder was played by West Coast rapper legend NC8. You know what I'm saying? And it was a numerous amount of like well-known people. Like Yo-Yo played Carl's sister Kendall. Peter Fonda was a character on there, and Samuel Jackson. He was like one of them.
Officer Tenpenny.
Man.
Officer Tenpenny. Man, even Ice-T made an appearance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So these and
he was Mad Dog.
Yeah, and then one of the most underrated characters on there was government agent Mike Torino, who was voiced by James Woods. So
it was James Woods.
Yeah, you know, and just to think, man, like when you think about all of those different characters, like this is for a video game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this is not for a movie. This is for a video game. So this just goes to show you how big they were trying to take it, because they already succeeded with, you know, D3 and Vice City, but San Andreas was a whole different thing. And the storyline was the dopest because it was really based around just what was going on in basically circa 80, you know, mid 80s, late 80s in Los Angeles. So you got gang culture, you got drugs, you know what I'm saying, and it's affected everybody. Like a lot of CJ and they were a part of Grove Street gang, and when he came back home, he found out that a lot of their gangs, I mean, it was like either was strung out on dope, or they, you know what I'm saying, they was just out there bad. And then so it was Grove Street gang and then the Ballers. That was really basically the main rivals. And then you had I can't think of the Hispanic gang, but you know, so part of the game, throughout the game, you're trying to figure out who killed your mom, but you're also trying to basically build up that respect in the gang. So you end up doing different missions for the gang to try to get more respect with them. But then you also start to like do different things, like, you know, you start going on dates with different girls, and like there's different things that they like. So like one of them, like they don't want, they prefer you to be like fat, you know what I'm saying, overweight. Somebody else
right.
Somebody else prefers that you be like all muscle and this and that, or there's different things that are going on. And then while you're doing all that, you're also like, as soon as you basically come home, you get picked up, or you get stopped by Officer Tenpenny. Yep. So you end up, you know, he's a corrupt cop, you know what I'm saying? At that time, you know, you had you know, a lot of corrupt police going on in Los Angeles. I mean, all across everywhere. But,
in the world.
In the world. But, you know, so it's like he's representing that aspect of it. So you end up having to do stuff for him.
You know, I just thought about it. The late great Charlie Murphy even did a voice.
Yeah.
Jizzy B.
Yep.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like this was a man. They went all out for this game.
This was a movie. It was a movie that you got to play.
It was a movie.
This is why I said Metal Gear was the only thing that rivaled it, but this went further.
Yeah.
As big as a cast as y'all thought Metal Gear 2 was, it's a lot of voice acting legends on there.
Right.
And stuff. This had the A-list actors.
Right. And the type of games like this game, even though it was for mature audiences, you know, it's a general game where like anybody can get into. Where, you know, you might not have a thing for Metal Gear. Like, I don't really want to do an espionage type thing. You know what I'm saying? But Grand Theft Auto is like, hey, who doesn't want to go around shooting motherfuckers and, you know what I'm saying, picking up prostitutes and tagging over gang. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me tell you.
Grand Theft was that, it was like Sonic. Sonic was that rebel that everybody messed with and stuff. When Sega came out and that Sega Yale and all of that, they was trying to hit that audience.
Right.
GTA hit that type of crowd. It had that type of movement.
Exactly.
And look, I don't know about all our listeners, what type of life they live. If I had done any of this stuff that you do in Grand Theft Auto in real life, my parents would have murdered me. So the fact that I can do it virtually, I'd be out here banging in these streets for the Grove.
Man, like literally, you could recruit your gang members. You know what I'm saying? Like the more respect you got in the game, you could recruit more members and actually head out on missions. You know,
look, I actually for sure was out there on some petty Debo type stuff. First off, that girlfriend that likes you fat, I hated her because I was swole. My CJ was swole. I rolled up on my bike and everything like I was Debo on the block.
Man, you did everything in this game. You went to a restaurant, ordered food. You know what I'm saying? You went to the car wash.
Go to the club and do your little dance.
Yeah, TJ. Yeah. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
just
And the
for the
soundtrack.
fans, I need y'all to know the Elements knows how to do that dance.
I do.
Facts.
I do.
He know that CJ joint. He got it down. It's no joke.
Bro. Because it was just, and then, like I said, the storyline, man, it was just like, CJ, he's basically trying to, gain his respect amongst the game, but then at a certain point, he's thinking bigger. He's thinking bigger picture. So, like, his brother Sweet might be like, hey, man, we should go ahead and just do this and that. And CJ be like, nah, man, we should just go get some, like, we should really get some money, man. We need to get out there and this and that. So you saw that clash between two different ideals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with that, CJ, he ends up in different places, like out in the, not even the woods, but like just
Yeah,
out
the
in the,
sticks, like in the boonies.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He comes across different people. You know what I'm saying? He comes across like, hippies and all different type of people. Then he ends up in San Fierro, and he, comes across different people there. So he basically going all around in different areas, exposing his, he being exposed to different things.
He
And
opened it in his mind. You can see it.
exactly. But at the same time, he has this thing with his foundation. You know what I'm saying? Back in Los Santos, like he's trying to be true to himself, but then at the same time, he's trying to be true to where he came from. And sometimes those moments clash, and
Right.
it's a story of like learning how to be your own person versus you end up doing stuff for everybody whenever they want you to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's just a dope storyline, bro. That just to to put an end to that, like it's the best storyline in the series for me. And the soundtrack was incredible. Is incredible. Like all the songs you can think of, like during that time, like mid to late '80s. You know what I'm saying?
I bought the CDs.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was just a good, great storyline. And my second one it's more of a more recent series, and it only has, you could say 2.5 installments. You know what I'm saying? It has a prequel, and then it has the 2 chapters. Following that, you have the Last of Us series. Um, I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I just say that if you familiar with the Last of Us series, yeah, like the Last of Us, what makes a storyline special in the Last of Us is the character development. You know what I'm saying? Like the first,
yeah.
the character development is really dope in that because you really like it kind of reminds you if you watch The Walking Dead. When you start watching The Walking Dead, you're basically introduced to the world through the eyes of Rick. You know what I'm saying?
Carl, it was all about Rick and Carl for me, man. This, you know what? You just hit that perfectly. That's why I was so tied into this joint.
Yeah, it's like Rick. He wakes up out of a coma, and everything around him, like it's just he's by himself. He don't understand what's going on, so he has no idea like about these zombies, whatever. And he basically just making his way trying to get to find his wife and his son, and you know what I'm saying?
Just making his way downtown.
Yeah, and yeah, he did.
Literally downtown Atlanta.
Exactly. But with The Last of Us, it's like it's a similar situation with Joel and his daughter. I think it's his birthday, and you know what I'm saying, they just hanging out. And all of a sudden, he I think he wakes up, or the daughter wakes up, and then all of a sudden it's the same thing. It's like they waking up finding out that there's something going on in the world. Right. And so him and his brother and his daughter basically drive into town, and then they basically come across all the chaos and these monsters and zombies, and his daughter gets killed in the process. Then they fast forward like 20 years to basically he's a drug smuggler. You know what I'm saying? At this point, trying to make a way. and he's left with this task of smuggling a person across halfway across the country. You know what I'm saying? Which they discovered that supposedly she has a cure for the this virus, this plague that's going on. So, but at the same time, he's getting attached to her, and she's becoming like his daughter too, and it just becomes a roller coaster ride from there, bro. Like it's a very intense storyline. Like it basically leaves you with no holds barred. Like it don't care about your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does. It definitely plays like Robert Kirkman had something to do with
it. You would think so. And then especially in 2, the second one, it really don't care about your feelings at all. It's like from the beginning, it'd be like, hey, you had feelings? Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Did you like this character? Oh, we're gonna take him away.
Oh, I'm sorry. Right away. We're not gonna waste any time. Here.
Right. Oh, you got a heart, we're gonna break it.
Right. So, but it just really shows that, to me, that's one of the best storylines because it's not predictable. You know what I'm saying? It basically, like, you know, a lot of times us as gamers, we want people to push that bar, like, hey, man, give us something else, and give us something, and then you give it to them, they're like, no, not like that. It's like, no, this is what you want. This is what you want.
No, you know what we want. That ain't what I said. No.
You said this.
No, that's what you want.
Exactly.
Right?
Anytime you can piss people off in a telling a story, like I feel like, and when I say piss them off, I mean in such a way where it's like it strikes a chord emotionally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're doing a good job. Like, not just
there's a saying, I forget who it's but they say good art should have something in it to offend everyone.
I agree.
Well, they definitely hit the mark with this one.
Right. So those are my choices.
And
series, the Last of the series.
For anyone who hasn't played The Last of Us 2, if you are in PlayStation, that is one of the free games for October.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna download it because when I played it, I think I had your copy, right, Gotti? Did I have your copy?
I don't think so.
No, I think you got that from the library.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think that's how you got that one.
Yeah, because look, I just looked over here. No, I don't think so. I'm like, nah, right there. But nah, it's it was officially announced as one of the free games for October. If you got PlayStation Plus, go on, hop in there and get that.
Oh yes, I definitely will.
And also, we waiting on that series because HBO Max is doing the Last of Us series, and so far the stuff they release is looking good.
Yeah, I'm hearing it costs, the budget for this season costs more than Game of Thrones. First season.
I could believe it. You know, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm all in.
You like for the stuff I'm seeing, I could believe that.
I'm all in.
I'm looking forward to it. So those are my choices. With that,
I already know. I agree with both of them.
Oh yeah.
I don't really do zombie games no more too much and stuff. And this was one of the things on my list. I chose not to pick it simply because we did a special on it. I knew it was safe. It was gonna get mentioned by one of y'all.
Exactly. and the only reason I didn't mention it is because I found out. I said, I think Ja gonna do it. I think Ja gonna do it. I was like, Ja gonna do it. I ain't gotta do it.
Probably, yeah.
It was a contender of mine. Yeah, I just didn't pick it because I knew one of us was gonna.
Yeah, it's a squad favorite. Like I'm be honest with you, I don't any of the gamers that I personally know. I don't know anybody who didn't like both of these games, both of the series. Period. So it's like. Yeah.
I'm pretty much done with zombie stuff. I ain't bought no Resident Evil since 6. Y'all know how I feel about shooting people.
Well, look, I told
Give
you
me a
last
shooting game and I'm there.
Right.
I don't do zombie DLCs. I'm zombied out. This is in my list.
Well, look, I told
Unless
you
it's Dead Rising. Dead Rising was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. But now, last episode, I already let it be known. Like the last Resident Evil I played was 5. But when it comes to like the zombie genre, I definitely I tried out World War Z because it's entertaining. But World War Z is dope if you get your own squad and play it together, because those AI controlled characters will mess you up because they they don't hold off they fair share of zombies. They leave your defenses open.
Yep.
You gotta go in there with a crew that you trust, and y'all all do your jobs well. But Last of Us was spectacular. Like I loved it start to finish, and I was one of the few people. I didn't play the first one when it first came out. I went and got it right before the second one dropped, so I played them back to back.
Yeah, I can respect a game to that point where it's a zombie movie, a zombie game, but it plays like a zombie movie, and it basically raises your anxiety like a scary movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect that. Because there's plenty of times I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna get to this level right now. I'm gonna wait.
This joy had me so stressed out. I was like, come on, man, why we gonna do this? This was gonna happen. No, not on my watch.
When they that part when they drop you, I forgot where it was exactly. Basically, you fall through this floor, and you come across the stalkers.
Oh,
the first time. When that happened, I said, "Come on, bro! Like, really?"
My brain was like, "I ain't got enough ammo for this right now."
Hey, I ain't got no time for this. You mean to tell me they can hide now?
Gee, that was the creepiest thing in that game because they would scurry off into the shadows. It was like, come on, man.
Yeah. It was some bullshit.
Have we dealt with enough?
It was terrible. But yeah. So those are my choices, and
I respect both of them.
No, absolutely.
Respect.
Spectacular.
All right. So let's get this next segment going. First, we're gonna kick it off with this weekly roundup.
Of course.
Courtesy to Canis. What we got?
So the weekly roundup this week, we're gonna talk about Super Mario Brothers movie cast, which has caused a lot of controversy apparently out in the interwebs. I don't understand why people are so upset about this cast. Look at this. If you watch it, look at this screenshot. It's from the creators of Despicable Me. I'm gonna give it a shot.
I'm with that already.
I was sold when they said that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, oh yeah, okay, sure. I'm with it. But these people are upset about this cast, and I don't.
One character in particular.
Yeah, that's the craziest part about it. Like, you think they would be upset about the whole cast? They mad about one person. So
who's playing Mario?
Yeah, that's the person they're mad about.
Yep.
Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Star-Lord.
So, right. Some people may know him as Star-Lord. I feel like this hate that he's getting
is because he was Star-Lord.
Exactly. People still mad because this man, they still blame him for what happened in Infinity War.
Like, technically, they blame him for succeeding because, remember, Dr. Strange told everyone there was only one way this could go where y'all would win.
They was going to win, yeah, but they still blame him for that. I can understand it because, that was a stupid move he pulled right there. We right here at the goal post, and they going to decide to pass the ball. That's what he did. He passed the ball. Man, run game.
Well,
but yeah, they upset. First off, let's remind everybody that this will be an animated film,
right?
So it's not like we're upset that it's not an Italian American actor playing this character. These are voice actors.
To show you how mad people were about this, they were actually trying to push for the voice of Mario.
Right.
And they were like they were doing so based on how long he's been Mario, for about like 25 years or something, since Mario 64. It's been one voice actor in everything since.
And see, I can understand why certain fans might feel that way, because I know how I feel when there's anything Transformers. Hey,
this brings me to the other part.
If Optimus Prime don't sound the same, I don't want it. I don't like it.
They were trying to argue dude that plays Mario with Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime. And they were like, he was Optimus Prime since the beginning, and he got, big budget movie status as Optimus Prime in the Michael Bay films. Here's the thing, though. The voice of Mario, what lines do you know from him?
Woohoo! That's it.
Let's go.
And let's go. It's a me, Mario. That's it.
You know what this reminds me of? The same thing that people are mad about. If you're a fan of NFL, I'm a fan of Chicago Bears. I'm assuming everybody, like y'all, fans of the Bears. So the Bears have one of the longest running football franchises, like, since the beginning. And, so they've been playing at Soldier Field for about, I think, 30 plus years. Probably more than that.
It's like they were before Soldier Field. Soldier Field came about post World War I. Like World War I-ish or something. But the Bears existed, I'm thinking leather hat time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Bears been bearing.
Right. Now, look, if you think about it, Chicago Bears, the Chicago, the city alone is like the third biggest city in the country, right? So you got New York, you got LA, you got Houston. Now, here's the thing: there's people mad that the owners of the Bears had put in a purchase agreement for a racetrack up in Arlington Heights. Now, what this will do, it will basically give the Bears a new stadium, a bigger stadium, probably a dome stadium where they can either host a Super Bowl and attract more people. The difference is it's in Arlington Heights, which is about an hour north of the city. So Soldier Field is
about 25 minutes.
Well, here's the thing. 25
it's right
minutes.
over there, right by Rosemont. Like,
no, it ain't. It's further.
It's further out, but not by that much.
But see, here's the thing. Rosemont, you can get to on the train, no problem. Arlington Heights, you can't get to that on the train. Yes. Maybe a Metro, but you can't get there.
A Metro puts you in Arlington Heights, yeah.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But see, Soldier Field, it's been on the lake. You know what I'm saying? So people like nostalgia, like, hey man, come to Soldier Field. We go now. Soldier Field is the smallest stadium in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, it's the smallest stadium. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't you want them to upgrade? So it goes back to the point of, okay, look, we know Mario for so long, but this is a different thing now.
See,
why would you not want to, attract star power to this movie?
But the craziest part about it, like, let me run down the rest of the cast, because they're only mad about Mario.
Right.
Anybody say
who's Bowser? Show them who's Bowser.
So Bowser's Jack Black.
Great choice.
We got who's Luigi.
Charlie Day from Always Sunny is Luigi. We got Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong.
Oh, come on. That's it.
Keep going.
Keegan-Michael Key is Toad.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fred Armisen is playing Cranky Kong. We got Kevin Michael Richardson is Komet, which Kevin Michael Richardson, anybody who's watched anything animated, you've heard
he's the black guy.
You heard his voice. Him and Kyrie Payton played black voices in all animated things.
It was like, I think before him, we had, what's his name, was Gargoyle.
Oh,
he was Goliath. Keith Davis.
Keith Davis, yeah.
Spawn and stuff like that. He was running it. Then Kevin Michael Richards started going. Right? He took the relay.
And then the comedian Sebastian Maniscalco was playing Spike. Nobody said a word about the and I honestly, the whole cast, I'm like, this is gonna be hilarious.
For the old nostalgic feel of the cartoon, they did the right thing. Because I'm gonna need Keegan Michael Key to AA Ron as the Toad.
Oh, you know he gonna be stupid. You know he gonna be stupid as Toad.
If y'all watch the old cartoon, Toad was ignorant.
He was stupid.
He was a mushroom that was Brooklyn ignorant.
So far, I have no problem. I have no problems with these selections.
Exactly.
Listen, I have no problems with any of the cast, but the internet said Chris Pratt. Why? I'm like, what are you doing, people? What are you doing?
And I'm like, all of these characters, all of these actors and stuff, and actresses and stuff are actually in like vocal lessons and stuff to actually learn how to be that character, not Chris Pratt on screen. But Chris Pratt as Mario on screen,
and this isn't the first time he's been a voice actor. People like actually, it was a more recent one from Disney or well, actually Pixar is Disney also,
right?
Where he played this troll on this coming of age thing with his brother on this journey after the father died. Everybody cried.
No one had a problem with him doing that. You know, the only problem was Avengers came after.
He's mad at him. They mad at Star-Lord. So they took it out of Chris Pratt.
Well, you know, the thing is, I it's one of those things where you're always going to have people that have, you know, they have those things, the whataboutism. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're not, you know, like they're not going to be satisfied because it's a matter of saying, "But what about us?
But what about your mama?"
Look, all I'm saying is let these people redeem themselves because y'all hated them as Ike, but you loved them as Morpheus.
Man, look, we can
you
go
know what I'm saying?
Y'all love Chris Pratt as Emmett from the Lego Movie,
right?
Stop hating on that man. Y'all liked him as Andy from Parks and Recreation.
You know what I'm saying?
I loved it as Andy in Parks and Recreation.
Right. Actually, y'all like him as Star-Lord.
Or the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right. So he swung on Thanos and ruined
So what is the problem now that he's not in the event? Y'all felt he should have left the Avengers and stuff after this.
No, it's because people do not want. They don't know how to accept change, especially with things that's been long standing, like the Mario game. They don't like that. It's like they want to see something new, but they don't want you to mess with it like that. That's that fact.
Personally, I feel like dude ain't shown us nothing that could guarantee he could carry a film. Peter Cullen was already Optimus Prime in the animated film that people still be like, it's better than the better than the Michael Bay joints. So the one where Optimus died and all of that and everything.
Yeah. Well, they'll be all right.
Right, but I'm saying Peter Cullen earned the Michael Bay spot.
Right.
Dude that's been Marioing for 25 years does what?
Woohoo! That's what he does.
So y'all thought he was going to get the big budget film because he gave you like 4 words?
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a movie to sell, bro.
Right.
And we,
you know what I'm saying?
This year.
I'm like, from all angles, I'm not mad at this film.
We want the Super Bowl, bro.
So
you know what I'm saying?
The whole being dead thing kind of also negates that possibility.
He was like, y'all want this film to be good.
Yeah. So
part of being good is actually being successful. Y'all look at films that don't succeed at the box office as failures.
Right.
Let this movie be good.
You'll never please these people, Frank. It's all right. It's okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's okay. So, moving on to the next thing. So,
Yeah, that I don't like people.
Yeah. Yeah, people are. I mean, but you know, though, it's just people going people.
Right.
That's pretty much my take on it. People going people.
Go ahead and say, yeah.
People gonna sue.
Right. Moving along. Yeah, people going people. I'm looking forward to the Mario movie. You know what I'm saying? Based off that idea. So give them a chance to redeem themselves. That's
Right.
always.
I'm with it.
So.
I'm gonna go see it.
All right. So what's the topic of the evening, fellas?
Oh man, that was. I was thinking about what characters would survive, like thrive in a different universe.
Mm.
You like different video, like you drop them in a different universe, and I feel like for the most part they'd be like they wouldn't be just an NPC. You see what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I just got an ignorant choice. So, you're saying main character?
Yeah. I feel like if they went into another world, you'll still pick them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Oh, I got one. No, you know what? Ja, because the fact that he said he got one ignorant, I
want to hear his first, though. I'm gonna be honest. I got one for this. I want to hear his first, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Got one
like, for real.
You sure? You sure?
No, we won't. Yeah, we won't hear that.
You know what? Yeah. I'm still with this. I want to hear yours first.
All right, cool. I'm going with Kratos and NFL Blitz.
Oh, you ignorant.
Hey.
Hey,
I want that.
That's gonna take a whole new meaning for decapitations in the football game.
Sony, listen to me. Marvel struck deals with Sony, and y'all saw what happened with Spider-Man.
This could happen. No, here's the thing though. Because I could have said Kratos in Mortal Kombat, but I was like, well, we kind of seen it's too easy. You know, we always seen Kratos do some ignorant shit in God of War anyway. Right. You know what I'm saying? But this is saying, hey,
he already got fatalities.
Yeah.
Look at that Scorpion.
If you would have gave me Kratos and NFL Blitz, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I know we had games like Super Mutant Football League and all, you know what I'm saying? But no, Kratos would kill. Ironically, no pun. In NFL Blitz, like just imagine somebody running away and he just throws his
the sword of chaos.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. I'm finna be honest. I need to be controlling Kratos, and I need someone to slip past, and the QB toss that Hail Mary, and they know they got it. And they're at like the 10, the 5.
I love to see it.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
I feel like everybody needs to experience that once in their life.
I see it. Yeah, Kratos and NFL Blitz.
There was a reason I wanted to hear this first.
Yeah.
Wow.
I could give y'all a second one, but I'm gonna wait. We're gonna go around one.
That was that was good. That was a good one. All right. Oh man, you know what I would like to see? Just off the ignorant level, Dante, but drop him in Darksiders. Let Dante take the place of not War. Drop him in Darksiders 2.
Is it gonna be Death?
I want him to take Death's place.
Look,
that's interesting.
I'll be honest. Is there really a difference?
Is you know what? There is a difference because Death had a different level. His ignorant was more of a I don't give a fuck ignorant.
No, what I'm saying is when I
out of
control Dante, he is death.
But I'm talking about I want Dante to be able to get the power-ups that Death get, the weapons he gets, but it's him, but with the weapons and power-ups and everything from Darksiders 2. Like,
hey,
don't bring none of your gear over. I want you to use their stuff.
Hey, I'm with this because on 2, Death acquired War's revolver.
Exactly.
I need Dante to have that.
It's like he'll come out up to big boom stick.
Strife. I'm sorry, Strife, not Death. Strife.
No.
Death's
got
Strife's revolver.
Oh yeah, that is his revolver. Yeah. Because Strife was from the 4th one, which I haven't played yet because I was the switch to the top down was. Yeah. I might still play it though, just because that's one of my favorite series, also. But yeah, Dante. Imagine Dante dealing with the Charred Council.
Right. Imagine how annoyed the Charred Council would be because of Dante dealing with them.
Like look,
I need to see that.
Because they'll be talking to, shut up. Let me tell you what's about to happen. Let me tell you what's not going to happen. This is what we're not going to do. And then also to imagine somebody impaling him and thinking it was over and just see that he gets stronger.
Right. Just pull himself up.
Thank you.
All right, so now that I got this, y'all just gave him a new weapon.
Right, 100%. Every time somebody stabs this man in the chest, he just gets strong. He's like, oh, thank you for awakening my true powers. He should have been a Dragon Ball Z character. He get a Zenkai boost every time.
Right.
So yeah, I would definitely like to see his ignorance dealing with the apocalypse and fighting angels and demons in that world. You know, he does it in his, but I want him to mess with those over there because they talk a little more trash, and he's like, but hold my beer.
Man,
that's a good selection.
I'm with this. I'm gonna be honest, mine sounds weird, but you gotta hear me out. You gotta hear the reason.
Oh damn.
Sora from Kingdom Hearts. In Hulk Ultimate Destruction.
Gee.
So what?
Are we still wait, we still gonna let him have the ability to weaponize?
You know what? Let him at least change his weapons.
Cause that would be hilarious if he see Sora's little body pick up a car, boom, gloves.
Yes.
So Hulk Ultimate Destruction was one of the best Hulk games ever because it was a free roam and you can destroy whatever's in your path. So you actually felt like the Hulk when you played the game.
Look, it's the same team that gave you Prototype.
Exactly. And that's why I love Prototype.
It was Prototype before Prototype.
Yeah, I think we'd be interested on Sora, man. Are we gonna leave Sora the same animation style and just port him over into the game? Because that would be hilarious.
You know what? Yes.
All bright and colorful looking.
Yep. Because I would have laughed. So yes. But dig it, right? So no character in the history of characters has did what Sora did. This man smacked the main villain of 2 so bad he yelled out the weapon's name. This man got rock bow. You just hear him just keyblade. Wolverine got claws coming out his hands. It ain't nobody saying fuck your claws. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That was almost recognition. You got hit. Yep, that was Keyblade.
Like, yep, that was it.
He said
it happened.
He said he's gonna hit me with it. He clearly did. It's just okay.
I need everything in that Hulk Ultimate Destruction to get rocked like that.
Oh, we
just random soldier, just Wow.
If we just gonna be petty with our picks, I got another one as soon as y'all ready.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
Let's go.
I say we take Scorpion out of Mortal Kombat and throw him in Grand Theft 5.
How?
Hey,
how? Look,
I'm 5 stars all day.
Tell me you wouldn't.
It's not even how. It's not even how. But I can see where you're going.
I'm 5 stars all day.
Tell me it wouldn't be petty to see Scorpion walk up to somebody's car, open the door, snatch them out, and when they try to run up, see that harpoon come out and stab him, and then he pull off.
I'm 5 stars all day.
And then he pull off?
Not even that. Like just imagine somebody in a car getting away, and you push the button and you teleport to the damn car. You teleport inside the car.
And then you see them fly out. It's dumb.
That's stupid, man.
Imagine somebody, every now and then when you leave your car, somebody get in and try to steal it. And then you hear, get over here. You get snatched out this joint.
Right. I'm still laughing at the teleport because on the real, they knew they got away. And then you just straight punching them from the side seat. Like,
disappeared. Yeah.
Right in the passages. Wow.
Just get mopped.
Yeah, no. That's great.
Warner Brothers.
It has to be Scorpion. If you're going to take anybody out of it, it has to be Scorpion. Or Sub-Zero for the ignorant factor. Because just imagine the police chasing you, just make an ice ramp behind you. Send them joints airborne.
Now they think they got you when it's boom, ice clone.
Definitely, I would put Scorpion. Just take him completely out of the element altogether. Let's put him in Grand Theft.
Yeah.
Just a rage demon, still in cars.
I could see that.
That'd be hilarious.
Yes.
There's a lot of easy ones out there. Let me go. Let me make this a little more difficult. Would it be funny for me?
Man.
I laugh at it.
Because you got to remember, like, I'm the person that after I beat the game, I go back and just wreak havoc. I be skipping down the street, dropping hand grenades next to cars, watching them explode and giggling. That's how I do. So it's like, it's all mayhem after I finish the story.
Pretty much. There's a few I can picture. If I get one more, I'm thinking like I was gonna say Sonic and Twisted Metal.
It's just no car. Just
out here just dashing vehicles.
That's it. But I'm not. I'm gonna go with Samus Aran.
Metroid.
Yeah.
Samus Aran,
and put him in the Last of Us series.
That's actually her.
Yeah, it's her.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
See? Put her in the Last of Us series.
I play Metroid. And I want that because of Stalkers.
Yep.
Man, Stalker come out. Hold on. Arm cannon. How about that?
You know what I'm
saying? Like even if it's her in the Zero suit with that transforming gun to turn into a sword. Also.
Right.
I'm down for either verse.
Yes. Just take on a horde. Take on some bloaters. You know what I'm saying?
See, man, hold on. Let me switch up. Missile.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you wanted to go hide in the little corner.
Oh,
missile.
Problem. Let me charge this real quick.
Ain't no corner. How about that?
Charge shot. Absolutely.
I'm with this.
I would love to go through that with extra protection.
And the game would be over in 20 minutes, but I wouldn't care. I'm satisfied.
Man, look. They chasing you, roll into a ball, drop a bunch of mines behind you, and take off.
Yeah. The game is over, bro. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about.
I'll be honest. How I feel about that, just the moment I press start to start game, you should just roll credits.
Yeah. No, we're skipping all cutscenes. I'm holding circle. I'm holding circle the whole time. I want to see this drama. I don't care about this. So.
Yes.
So what you're doing right now is you got me fucked up. That's what you got me. Watch what I'm about to do.
Don't you see this suit? So, yeah, I would go with that. And
man,
I don't know. It's not too many, but
I got one.
Okay.
I want to see Ryu from Street Fighter
Yo.
in Castlevania. Look,
you just gonna send him at the Vlad. That's how you feel?
Look, beep though, because this man, I want him in Symphony of the Night.
I mean, it's the best one. If you're gonna put him in one, put him in the best one.
And I feel like that because he don't wear shoes.
At all. He don't believe in shoes.
This man said, "Fuck tetanus, just general, just glass and safety."
Man, what these
shoes?
And this is day-to-day life.
Bigfoot ass Ryu.
He done already fought someone that just he killed the devil and jumped up to challenge God. He already fought Akuma.
This is true.
And won.
Emphasis on and one.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like he gonna take it to Dracula, and I feel like that would be hilarious to know.
That would be hilarious.
It's just Dracula. Like, was he some sort of special vampire hunter or something? No, he was just a karate man.
Wait, can you imagine Dracula jumping towards you? That's all you gonna hear. Hadouken. Just over and over.
This Dracula ain't never been properly sidekicked. I need Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Ryu in Symphony of the Night specifically. That sidekick where you see that big ass foot.
It's like he charged that joint. His foot expands right before impact.
I think that'd be hilarious to see.
You got them big hobbit feet.
Right.
It would. It kind of would. I laugh at that.
Like, you know, like family lines and stuff have been brought up and blessed and all of this to take on Dracula. And I feel like he can do it.
He showing that Belmont? No.
Like, I don't even know. It might be Akuma. But then sometimes he's Dan's daddy. Who knows? I ain't got no family line. Just take this kick. Wow. Oh, you thought you was going to jump up and evade? Catch this uppercut.
I wander the earth fighting people and occasionally beating up cars.
Hey, question.
I think Dracula can't stand the cross counter.
Hey, real quick question. In the Assassin's Creed series, is it the same character that you normally play as?
Wait. No. They
It's a different assassin in most of them. Every now and then you'll get like NCO was in 3. Technically,
3?
No, it was 2, and then he was mentioned in a third one. Altair was the first one. He's mentioned in all of them. But yeah, you usually play a different assassin, unless like NZO was different because his other games were like side stories to the second one.
Right.
So he had sequel games.
So
but yeah, it's usually a different character. Like 3 was Connor. When you get to 4, you dealing with like Black Flag. It was a different pirate. Yeah, so it's usually a different character.
Right.
Every now and then you'll get like one where a character goes in 2 of them, but it's because this was like more like a sequel, a direct sequel to that game.
All right. Well, I'll go with the character from the first one.
Altair.
Altair. I'll put him in the Metal Gear series.
Hey,
that would work.
I'm gonna like that.
I ain't mad at that at all because I
Can he steal Altier?
Right. Can we still rooftop run?
Right.
Yeah,
We just drop him in the work.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All in.
Yeah, I'm with
in.
this.
I want this.
Yeah, I bet you won't hear no Ryan. What you won't hear that?
Absolutely not. They're gonna turn the corner, you're gonna be gone, and you're gonna drop down the hidden blade in the neck.
Right.
Yeah. I like to see it.
I'm with this.
That was my favorite thing. This Assassin's Creed coming out was like somebody went to my brain and said, "Here's the game you always wanted." Yes, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. You mean if I decide I can traverse it, I can go there when I feel like it? and also I have a blade attached to my wrist. Take all my other weapons. This one is always with me. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
And later on, they even took away the whole you sacrificing your middle finger, your ring finger, in order to use the blade. Because it used to be the initiation. You had to cut your ring finger off to use the blade because the blade came out from right here.
Right.
So that way you can still have your hand closed. And, you know, they linked up with Da Vinci and he modified it so you didn't have to do the sacrifice anymore.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah. Hey, that was a bar.
Yes, sir. Respect.
I got one more too.
Okay.
I want to see Kirby.
One more.
I want to see Kirby in The Last of Us.
Why?
Why would you do that?
So you just gonna have him eat all the stalkers?
Thought you were gonna go hiding?
Hey, let's talk about it. Kirby is essentially. Thank you. Kirby is essentially a industrial strength vacuum. That's all he is.
That's it.
Yeah. So that's another game that'll be over in about 15 minutes. Okay. That'd be funny though.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
I got one for you. I'm gonna go into the Gundam realm. Let's take Cessna F. Sege and let's drop him in Armored Core.
It's something he can make and design?
So he can make and design his own and then pilot it. He's gonna have every blade he put on. Cessna F. Sege.
That's a good selection.
I'm with that.
I can get with that.
Look, so far, look, I feel like Ja won with Altier. For me, for my own personal life. I want that game to be a reality.
I want Kratos in Blitz.
Man.
Me too.
Ja came with the heat. Ja returned with the heat, boy.
Yeah. I got sick of life, man. You know what I'm saying?
That would be so like Kratos and Blitz is just hilarious.
Yes,
hilarious.
It's hilarious. Like the amount of abuse is hilarious. It's just gonna be abuse.
Yeah, you're not scoring a point.
Not scoring a point. You're not gaining a yard.
Right at all. NFL wish it's gonna be called NFL Wish I Could Blitz.
Yeah. It's gonna be just like the scene from Real Titan. Blitz all night.
Yeah. So.
Oh man,
that's all he know how to do is blitz.
Hey, look,
no play.
Whatever position he chooses to play at that point is hilarious.
What position you play? Yes.
Same position. I'm the team. Everybody go sit down. Go sit down.
I am the corner receiver type quarterback. What do you mean? Everything.
But he is it.
He said, first I'm gonna throw the ball to myself and I'm gonna go long.
Right.
You try to stop me.
Hey,
whole time his son on the sidewalk. He's on the sideline. He looking at boy. Are you watching, boy?
yes, brother.
This is how you play football, boy.
Boy, that would be funny as hell.
That'd be terrible. It would be terribly hilarious, though.
That'd be funny as hell. Trey is shooting arrows at the team. That'd be hilarious.
You know what that would be? The movie Unnecessary Roughness.
Yep.
They had a dude on the team that was nicknamed Samurai, and they put him in the game, and he ran up and drop kicked somebody as soon as he got in.
Yeah.
And then told him be at peace.
Hey, look, this is what
classic.
remember that movie, The Comebacks?
Gee.
Oh yeah.
They had Serena playing tennis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's happening?
One of my classes.
Just go tackle.
Right.
Like rest of y'all been pushing what, like 350 or something? This mod ripped Giants apart. He ripped Titans.
Right. What we doing here? What we doing?
He ain't even running. He just walking across the field.
The
The whole team just on him. He just
look. It's the New York. Look. There you go. The New York Giants against the Tennessee Titans. Both against the Kratos. And Kratos still gonna win.
right.
He gonna look at all of them like, I don't see any Titans or Giants on these teams.
Right. What do you mean?
Lying mortals.
God of War. All right, but those all right. That's a good selection, man. That's a good selection, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, Kratos in any game, I'm down. Put him in anything, I'm with it.
Uncharted.
Gee, that would be hilarious.
You know what I'm
First
saying?
off, Uncharted would be hilarious because he definitely
Where
would use the Swords of Chaos to swing back and forth and climb.
Yep.
Wait, just think about the parts you're supposed to go a certain way.
Go my way. I am the way.
King of the Monsters. That'd be dope.
Man.
Wait. First off, put him in King of the Monsters, but still leave him regular size.
All he gonna do is chop their legs off with the foot. You gonna see it.
So many Achilles tendons getting severed.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be hilarious.
It's hilarious. Kratos for the win. Kratos for
Kratos for the
In any
win.
game, yo. Hey, I want to see him in Mario. Super Mario World. You see Bowser up there floating on that thing.
No, I want him in Mario Kart.
No need for shells.
But give him a horse and chariot though.
Bruh.
Just speed up.
Look,
Yo.
we gotta pitch that idea. Kratos versus everybody.
Versus
Right.
the world.
That'll work.
Oh,
Hey.
I would love to see a I would love to see a crossover. Let's go ahead, this time Xbox and PlayStation. Can y'all just give me this? Because
Kratos and Halo.
I need him in Halo. Just when people jump and they do that little floaty thing that they do when they jump, and just see that sword come up and hit them in their chest and snatch them out the ground, out the air. I just want to see it.
Bro, let me tell you something.
Tony, is y'all listening?
Yeah, Kratos versus the world.
Everybody.
Hey, man, with that, bro, those were good selections. I'm glad we had fun.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
I think we go ahead and end it right there, man. But man, again, as usual, you know how we get down, man. Let us know what y'all think about these selections.
What's some of the selections of your own?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. What character, you know what I'm saying, will work in a different world. And maybe the next episode we might do characters that don't work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll do that. But yeah, man, just man, follow us on all of our social media platforms: Facebook, IG, Twitter, and Twitch. Respekt My Gamer. That's respect with a K. Respekt My Gamer, all one word, all lowercase. And man, just let us know what y'all think about this episode, and just catch up on all the other episodes, man, and let us know what you think. And just be looking forward to the next one. And man, just want to thank y'all for listening. I want to thank my co-host Candace 007 and Comedic 7 for holding it down for the last episode. Let me come back and tell my story. You know what I'm saying? It's just speak my mind. You know what I'm saying? But I also like just having fun, man. This was a good episode. Kratos.
Y'all got a chance to see like this would have been a behind the scenes conversation we just would have had.
Right.
Just on the ignorant day. So we let y'all see behind the curtain for real on this one.
Right. So man, but at that point, man, we gonna leave the episode right there, man. We want to thank y'all again for listening. Until next time, put some respect on our game. And this is Respekt My Gamer. Holla at y'all.
Peace.
Peace.